right? But if I got all these other expenditures because I'm buying all this fancy shit to impress people that don't give a fuck about me, well then yeah, I'm going to be looking at that receipt like, hold on, am I going to be able to get this and then pay for my car payment and then also for my also super expensive other bills that I got? It's not worth it, man. So guys, just live way below your means. I'm telling you, man. You should be able to pay your rent like 3 to 4 times over.
You want to hear a joke? Yo, quick slap. Fuck you, nigga. This nigga talking, yo, fuck you, nigga. Anyhow, I've had friends, super rich friends, that say all the time, your partner Myron, he's legit. I said, what do you mean? He's like, the guy doesn't spend no money. And I'm like, I wish I could be him. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, bro, I'm happy with my life, but I have constant bills every month. The house, the mansion, the girl, mom, all these things I gotta pay is a burden. He just wakes up, does a podcast, X Space, goes to the gym. No stress. Well, I mean, you got a little bit of stress because of real estate, but other than that, nothing's really there. And he said, yo, you know what? Being minimalist is key because now, less expenses, more freedom, more mental clarity you could use towards either a new business or new goals. So honestly, guys, being a minimalist is key because shit, I'm learning it now too as well. And I'm way happier now because the less things I have in my possession, for example, cars and lifestyle, the more free I feel. And honestly, guys, like I'm happier just being with me here at the dog park, driving in a car, coming here, doing a show, hanging with the guys. That's it, man. And a couple days here and there. So being a minimalist is better overall, I would say.
What's the last one?
Number 5. The last one's going to be circle of friends, guys.
This guy, Renix, says that we're both brokies. Okay, we are.
Well.
We're both brokies.
Hold on, Renix, what's your account? How much money you got, bro? Show us your bank account. How about that? You show us how much better you are off than us.
No, we're still poor. We're poor.
No, Renix, no, for real. Send us something you can show us how much money you got. Okay, last one here, guys.
Account probably not even worth the studio.
Hey, man, we wish you the best.
Oh, my bad.
Oh yeah, and by the way, we own all this shit.
Yeah.
There's none of this is on debt. We own all of it.
Choosing the wrong circle of friends is very costly. So we mentioned before, time management, budgeting, and having money you can use correctly to benefit yourself, the future, not waste it. However, all these things are great, but if your friends are these people that do these activities and they're drinking, smoking, spending money, doing dumb stuff, and traveling when they themselves are not where they need to be, guess what you're going to do? Same as that thing. Now you may say to yourself, nah, bro, I'm an alpha G, I'm independent, bro, I'm strong, bro. I can do this shit on my own. Even with my friends. At the beginning, you may have control. Eventually, as time passes, you're going to say like, damn, Tommy's over here in Bahamas. My boy's over here doing this with this new car. Damn, he just got a new set of clothes, bro, from Gucci and LV. Why can't I do the same thing? And that's how you become a prisoner of the middle class. Your friends, your family, you hang around, your lifestyle is indicative of them having and keeping up with the Joneses. So as a result, they literally become a market for themselves of just buying what people think they need to have to be relevant in people's eyes, which means they don't really need it. So if you are one of these people and this is your circle of friends, by default, you become just like them. So this is all good and dandy, guys. This list here is all good and dandy, but without a proper foundation of good people around you, I'll tell you this right now, you can do the same thing that they do. The same trap is, hey, listen, you hang with us? Hey, bro, why you don't ever pay for like a vacation like how we do, bro? Hey, bro, why you don't ever like buy a car like us, bro? You're brokey, whatever. Before you know it, peer pressure, or even for example, just a period of time passes, you're like, fuck it, I want to do it too. And this is the problem, guys. Your friends does dictate what you do for a living. Not career-wise. I mean, for example, your actions and your habits. Because eventually you're going to say, why not me? Why can't you do it? Why can't I do it? This is why it's very important to have friends that are very sound-based and foundationally stable in what they do. And they're not swayed by society, by TV, by TikTok and social media. And they actually have a base of, hey, listen, this is who I am. Take it or leave it. That right there has a clarity because they understand what they're about and they're not swayed by any persuasion of people in the streets or, for example, media. Which means if you have good friends around you that are more concrete and more grounded in that sense, you can either scale up on business, mindset, growth, gym, all these things. Other friends that are gonna party, drink, and waste money like that, you'll do it too. So,
yeah, man, it's an old saying, but show me your friends and I'll show you what you'll become. It's very true, man. If you're the fifth, if you hang out with a group of 5 intelligent individuals, you'll be the 6th. If you hang out with 5 idiots, you'll be the 6th, right? I mean, look at Lil Durk right now. Being around a bunch of goons all the time as a successful music artist, what ended up happening? Now he's getting, taken down for murder for hire for being around a bunch of street niggas that wanted to go ahead and get retaliation. Obviously, he wanted to get retaliation too, but this is what happens when you are around people that are low level, low vibrational, thinking of, oh yeah, we gotta get back, we gotta slide for Vaughn, blah blah blah. Now he's going to prison for it.
To your point, King Von wasn't around Lil Durk all the time. He became poppin'. Lil Durk started hanging around him after that. And what'd you notice? More violence in his music. More like, hey, we sliding for people. We come back and forth. And when he passed away, it was almost like if hey, this the homie. I gotta spin the block.
Yeah.
Look what happened now.
Yeah. So, you need to keep good people in your circle, man. And sometimes, I'll tell you guys this, it's better to have no people in your circle than have bad people in your circle.
Damn.
And so many people are concerned with having friends where you guys will sit there and have really bad friends for you, right, at the cost of your success because you're that terrified of being alone. Guys, you're better off literally having 0 friends than having shitty friends. Yeah. All right? When I was in South Texas, there'd be months where I wouldn't talk to anybody. I would just focus on work, talk with my colleagues and shit like that, but I'd be a loner. And I was okay with being by myself. And you need to learn that's a skill set in itself, being able to be alone and not have an issue with it or feel lonely or not always needing to be around people. Leaving yourself alone with your thoughts, it keeps you more focused. You're able to be okay, I need to get this done, I need to get that done, etc. Having friends a lot of times, guys, is a fucking distraction. Unless they're super successful and they push you, but most of the time they don't. What do? They enable a lot of your bad habits. You want to go gambling, you want to go drinking, you want to go partying, etc. They're gonna go ahead and enable that bullshit a lot of times. So unless you got a star panel of buddies that you guys are all on the same level and you guys are they're higher than you and they're pushing you to become better, which let's be honest, for most of you guys that's not the fucking case. It's okay to just be by yourself. Nothing wrong with that shit.